Okay students, now let's move into the types of polymerization. The types of polymerization in this first type is addition polymerization, second one condensation polymerization, and third one is a copolymerization. Now shifting to the addition polymerization, how we can form the addition polymerization reaction. So by taking the same type of monomers combined to form a polymers. In this you have to take the same type of monomers. Here monomers should be combined to form a polymer. What type of polymers can be formed here? Linear polymers. Here the important thing is the formation of monomers combined to form a polymer without any elimination. Here there is no any elimination. So let's see how the monomer can be combined to form a polymer in the addition reaction. I am taking the example of ethylene, that is CH2 double bond CH2. Let's see, this is a ethylene, as here the presence of N, that's why it is a monomer. How the ethylene can be converted into a polymer? By applying the three rules. Already I said the first rule, that is shifting of a double bond. Here the one of the double bond can be shifted here. Second rule, the N releases one bond and gets eliminated. And third rule, the N shifted from first to last. So let's keep all the points in the mind and go through the answer of polymer. So here there is a presence of one bond. Why? Because second rule, N eliminated by releasing one bond. Next, H2C single bond CH2, and N shifted here, the outer double bond, one bond shifted to from here to here, so here. And third rule, N shifted from first place to last. C. Here it is a presence of monomer ethylene, and there is a presence of polymer, and the name of this is polyethylene, which can be repeated N times. This is an example of addition polymerization. Now coming to the condensation polymerization. In this condensation polymerization, we have to take the different type. In the top we have seen same type. Here we have to take the different type of monomers combined to form a polymer, but without elimination. Here with elimination. With elimination, what type of polymers can be formed? Cross-linked polymers by taking the different type of monomer. First, I am taking the monomer by the name is hexamethylene diamine. Another one is tetramethylene dicarboxylic acid. Let's see how the compound structure. Hexa means presence of 6 carbons. Methylene means presence of CH2. One H, another H. Hexa. Methylene means H2. Diamine. Amine means one amine is NH2. So one bond H, NH2. But here presence of di. Another one. Bond N, bond H, bond H. It is a monomer. Why should we have to take the different type of monomer? Out of different type we have taken the one monomer, and I am taking another monomer. Now let's see, tetra. Tetra means 4 carbons. Methylene means H2. Carboxylic acid. Formula of carboxylic acid, C double bond O, OH. But here indicate di kada, so C double bond O, OH. It is also a monomer. Why? Because this is one type monomer, this is another type of. That's why I have taken different type of monomers, 2 monomers to combine form a polymer. How? Let's see how it can be prepared. We have one thing we have to take care, that is what we have seen means according to first rule, there is no double bond here. For the shifting, here there is a double bond, but it should not be considered here. In this place you have to see the linear structure, there is no any double bond, so first rule is not applicable. Second rule is N releases one bond. Here there is a presence of 2. Here there is a N, here there is a N. Listen carefully. Out of two ends, the first N gets eliminated by releasing one bond. So it gets eliminated. It won't be written again. Next, but in the second side, what will be happen mean, here these can be shifted from first place to last place. Once again, the first N releases one bond and gets eliminated. The second bond shifted from here to first place to last place. Let's see how. One more thing, here there is a presence of elimination. So what is elimination? Yes, out of tetramethylene dicarboxylic acid OH, hexamethylene diamine lo ఉన్న H2O. Here there is a presence of H and here there is a presence of OH. H2O minus 2 moles of H2O can be removed. So there is a ఇది ఎలిమినేట్ అయింది, ఇది ఎలిమినేట్ అయింది, ఇది రిమైనింగ్ ఏంటి అవి రాద్దాం. సో హియర్ N రిలీజెస్ వన్ బాండ్, సో వన్ బాండ్. నెక్స్ట్ N, నెక్స్ట్ H, C రిమైనింగ్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 6 bond H, bond H, bond N, bond H, bond C, double bond O, bond C taken 4 times, bond H, C, double bond O. Next, third, the N can be shifted from first to last. This total structure name is nylon 6,6. The total structure of this one is nylon 6,6 and it is a polymer. Why? Because the N can be shifted to the last. So this is an example of an condensation polymer. I have done the two things. First thing is N releases one bond and gets eliminated, and second one is the first N can be shifted from here to here. So here to here. So that's why it came here. Next, I have elimination because we have applied that with elimination. So I have eliminated 2 moles. This is 1 mole of H2O and here another OH. So H2O, 2 moles of H2O can be removed. And next, last but not least, third type is copolymerization. In this you have to take the 2 or more different monomers. What is the 2 or different monomers? First one is 1,3-butadiene and another one is an styrene. I have taken the 2 different monomers. First one 1,3-butadiene. How we can write? Buta means 6 carbon, so 1 2 3 4. Next, ene means double bond. Okay, how many double bonds? Di means 2 double bonds. Where the double bonds places? First and 3. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. So first place double bond, and third place double bond. We already know that carbon consisting of a valency 4. So look at here. These carbon consisting of 2 bonds and the remaining 2 can be replaced by H2. 1 2 3 4. Next 1 2 3 1 H. 1 2 3 1 H. 1 2 H2. So this is one type of monomer. Next, I have taken another type of monomer, that is styrene, and the formula is CH double bond CH2. In this CH you have to attach benzene ring. This is the formula of styrene. Monomer. It is a monomer. Now we have to take the 2 or more. I am taking the 2 monomers to combine to form a polymer. What type of polymer? Grift type of polymer. Let's see how. Now we have to remember 3 things. First one is shifting of a double bond. Where is the double bond? Here. So look at here. Here there is a presence of double bond. So here shifted from here to here. Next, here the double bond can shift from here to here. Next, here the double bond shifted to here. Where you found the double bonds, you shift the out of 2 double bond 1 double bond. Next, there is a rule. What is the second rule? N releases 1 bond. These N releases 1 bond and gets eliminated. These N releases 1 bond and gets eliminated. And the second N can shifted from first place to last. Okay, now we will see. N releases 1 bond. So 1 bond H2C. Double bond. Why? Because out of double bond it can be shifted here. So HC. Here I have given one numbering, that's it. Okay. Next HC తర్వాత double bond HC, single bond CH2. Here the double bond can be shifted to here. here n can be shifted from first to last. Here there is no presence of n, so directly ikkada unna bond ikkadiki attach. H2C single bond HC and C consisting of a benzene, and here double bond can be shifted to here and n can be shifted from one place to last. Yes, this is the name of an polymer. Okay, and the name of this polymer is GP or styrene. In shortcut we can call as an GP or styrene. So by this we can convert the monomers into a polymer in copolymerization. Here also we have convert the monomer into a polymer. This is addition polymerization without an elimination. Here we have done the elimination and converts the monomers into a polymer. So this is the types of polymerization topic. Okay, all of you go through this, practice well. Without practice you cannot able to got the questions. Okay, thank you students, thank you very much.